Hi everyone, I'm coming on to do another Christmas themed card, and today I'm using Candy Cane Lane paper stack from Stampin' Up. I am going to be recreating this card here, and it is a spinner card. The only thing that I made an error with, if you'll see it there, is I scored it slightly with my X-Acto knife, the metal part, and it's left a yucky stain, so I will need to cover that with something pretty to cover it. But I think it's quite pretty, and it's quite fun, and the sentiment on the front is from the same stamp set, which is the Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp collection, and it says, "Wishing you a season as sweet and joyful as the friendship we share." The little embellishment above it is just from a peel off set, and I've used some red stickles just to give it a wee tiny bit of shimmer like Santa's hat. So we're going to go on and we will make this card. So to start, I have got a A6 blank, which is 14.8 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, or in inches that is 5.8 by 4.1. Okay, so I'm going to bring my big shot over. Oh, no, I'm a liar. I'm going to stick this panel down first. So I'm just going round the sides. And what I think I'll do, just to show you a little bit of diversity, is I'll do it sideways this time. My mat layer is cut 5 centimetres down, so that's 14.3 by 10. And I'm just eyeballing that's not bad actually, quite centralised. So then we're going to put it through a big shot. Bring my big shot in. Place my card on, get my die, and this is one of the Spellbinders label dies. Now I'm going to place that, if it'll sit nice. Bring it in a wee bit so I've got room to tape my string down. That looks quite straight there. In fact, that's silly. My string's going to be going that way this time. So then we just put it in my big shot and run it through. And remember, you're going through card and paper with a bit of adhesive, so give it a wee second run. And we just pop it out. And you've got your die cut piece, but don't throw that away because we're going to use it in a second. Over this machine. Right. So as I said, I'm going to do this in the opposite direction today. So that's going to go in here. Wait a minute to see if I've got it lined up right. That's it that way. Not that it makes any difference, it is symmetrical, but I'm just a bit of a pernickety person, so oops, I'm just going to stick that. And I've probably moved it again. I have. That's it this end. And just go around, make sure it's stuck down really well. And then when you open your card, you're going to have that background there for your spinner, so it's not going to look blank. Now to add the spinner element. So I'm using the Cookie Cutter Christmas Santas. Or, I was thinking about using something else, but these are done, so I'll just stick with them. And what I'm going to do is just cut a bit of string off. I'm just using some silver string. You can use anything. Some people use fishing line. But the only fishing line I've got just now is blue. So, and if I cut any irons, it would chop my hands off. Because his fishing line's expensive stuff. Right, so I'm just going in and I'm centering that where I can. Just give it a wee press down there. Right it. And then with my opposite one, I'm going to add an extra wee bit of adhesive. So I'm going to come down the leg, down the other leg, and then across the arms. And then I'll just give the head another wee bit. And you can do this with wet glue, it's just for speed. I'm using the double-sided tape, or the tape run, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to try and line these up perfectly at the bottom, because if they're lined up perfectly at the bottom, they will all align like that. And then just give it a press to make sure it's all stuck down properly. And then once that's done, I have got the little bobbly bit for his hat here that I have stamped out already. But I don't like adding these when I'm doing the spinner cards until the very end, so that they're matched perfectly. So I'm just going to use a little bit of a glue pen. Just put a little dot. Come on, you. There's still stuff in you, so don't play up. That's better. Right, so we just stick that on there. As high up as you can viably get it with it staying put. What? Yeah. Honestly, you would think that they would have better things to do with their life than argue constantly. There we go. We just place that over the top, and we can line it up properly. Where's my little metal tool? There we go. And that's mirror image. Just give that a wee press to let the double-sided, the sticky glue stick. And we've got that. Okay. The next stage is to stick it in. So I am going to put a little bit of, wait a minute, we're going this way. So I'm going to put some sticky glue here and some down here. And place him pretty centralised, like that. Oops. And I'm making sure he's quite taut. I don't want him becoming really loose and looking a bit silly. And I've got these 2 paper strips that I cut off previously, and they don't need to be exact. They're just to help cover your glue line where you put your string. So I'm just going to zip along this with some of my ATG, and then just, in fact I'll do the top one first. What I'm actually going to do, just to give it a little bit extra support, is I am going to put my string along there, and that just stops it from sliding down. Okay, so I'm just going to hopefully have this measured up right. Yep, and we just go along to the end like that, and just give it a good press down, and then the little bit extra on the end we can just snip off. That was silly because it's upside down. Oh, things like this happen. I'm not going to cry about it. So I'm just peeling this back as carefully as I can. And we'll take our string out. Turn them the right way this time. And do the same procedure over again. And thanks very much all you viewers for not telling me that I was doing it upside down. Oops. So I'm just going to come in this way this time. Line it up. Again. Press it down and then just bring my string along on the glue. And it's a little bit long, but I will trim that once I get to the end. And this little bit here that's got a little bit of extra paper on it, I'm just going to peel it off. It's the inside of the card anyway, and it's not going to make that much of a difference. There we go. And this little bit of extra string, I will just snip off. There we are. So now we've got this bit here, and we need to do the same with that. So we just put that in, and I'm actually going to double that back a bit because it's actually quite fine at one end there. There we go. I've got one other strip. I think this one's a little bit short, so I just need to measure it out a little bit carefully. Oh, turn it round. And as I said, it's a little bit short because this is the remainder of my matte layer. But as I said, it's inside of the card, it's not going to make a huge difference. So that's the spinner part done. Okay, so now we just need to do our sentiment. So I'm just going to give that another wee score there so that it's nice and creased. I have punched out my banner and my sentiment is mounted on my block. Just tap it on, and I'm putting it a bit further down so that I can put the little peel off above it. So excuse my head being in the road if it does. Give it a wee second for the ink to transfer. Then pull up, and that didn't work very well. So we'll turn it over and try again. Hopefully this will be a bit better. Much better. Then we have got our little peel off. I've just went over it with some Pro Marker just to get it to match the colour scheme. And we're just peeling it off. Whoops, it is there. And I'm going to turn it round because it's easier for me. That looks about centre there. But it's not. That's better. Press that down, and then I've got the remainder of my stickles here, and I like to use every last little bit because it's expensive stuff and you want to be able to use it all. Hence why I production lined my Santas last night. So I'm just putting a wee blob on the centre. Same with this side. Make sure it's covered quite well. Seems fine. That's just an old paintbrush, there's barely a hair on it, but it does the job. And our sentiment is going to go here this time. So I'm just going to get some dimensionals. And these are my big dimensionals, which I shouldn't really be using, but for quickness I will. And then just line it up as near to centre as I can. And press down. And that's you completed your Santa spinner card, and all you do is just wind it up before you put it in the envelope. Put it in your envelope, and then when the person opens it, oops, that was not a very good demonstration, that. So we'll try again. So we just spin it up before we put it in an envelope, and then when the person opens it, it spins beautifully, and there's still room there at the side for them to write their sentiment. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you have a wee go, and as I said, you can see here that that has loosened a little bit. Don't worry too much about that. It will happen as time goes on, but it will still do the job that it's meant to do. Alright, so whether you want it profile or landscape, or portrait and landscape, sorry, doesn't matter, it works both ways. Thanks for watching, bye for now.